don't know if that's a good idea because now I need a sip of water. We're going to take your stand so I can stay hydrated as I hold the phone in place as it keeps moving. So yeah. I did not feel this before starting this live, but that's fine. Unless somebody messaged me. But it's just a Snapchat streak. Unless, no, if it was a hard question, he would have messaged me instead of doing. That's the one thing I like about Snapchat is that there's a difference. You get a different notification when somebody sends you a photo versus when somebody sends you like a text. So this is our study session, and I just have to write all of these notes down. I have 6 pages of the copy, not copy, but transfer the notes to this, and then 20 on from another document that I already took notes on. It's just now I need it all on one slide because I'm at the library. So if I'm able to print it when I'm leaving, that's more beneficial. That's what I want to do. So let's get to it. Not sure how long this takes. I do have this room for like another hour and 12 minutes, so 72 minutes more. And let's see how long this live will be. So yeah. Am I able to like copy? Oh. Okay. So on the last, I've already took copied and pasted 3 of my sources of notes. The notes that I have from 3 sources, and 2 of the sources were screenshots because for some reason it just wouldn't save in the PDF form. But this I'm able to copy and paste, and that makes me so happy. So yeah, it's the author. It's the page number. Okay. This one's really short, so it's great. Oh, that was a different page number. There we go. Extended. My stomach just growled. I might stop before going back to my dorm. since I'm currently at the library, well, the CLC, but it's connected to the library, so I say the library. I might stop at the dining hall and bring some food with me because I do have my keychain that allows me to bring food back to, actually just outside because they gave me a box. I might do that because my campus is built on a hill and the library's like here's the dining hall, and then there's the dorms. So I have to walk that way anyways. So I might just do that. Stop in the warmth of the building and grab some food and then continue on with my journey. I did not mean to open Keynote. Oh, no. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. I don't know the wrong page number. Okay. One source done, meaning 4 done. I just need one more. Of course it's 20 pages, but hopefully I'm able to like copy and paste like I did for the other one. Yes, I am. Sweet, that makes it so much easier on me. Forgot to write the source of this. I hate the Windows reflection because I have stuff like right in front of me, but it looks like it's like outside the room. It's just like, but that's fine. I copied the author's last name, right? Yeah. My stomach. Oh my god. I did eat lunch today, but I guess my body needs more. So we'll stop by, grab something, take it to the room, watch my show, and then go back to work. So yeah. This is actually a water bottle. I'm currently writing 2 research papers. So a way I organize them, what I do is first I find all my sources, and then as I'm like reading through my sources, I annotate them really heavily, because in my opinion, if the first time I'm going through all the sources, if I take the time to like thoroughly read through everything, then I legit just have to organize my notes. So I write them on a completely separate document, and then later I print them out. I figure out what are my reasonings that I want to discuss in both of these papers in regard to. I have 3 reasonings, and both I'm supposed to required to address the other position that I won't be arguing, or why it's there and why I disagree with it, basically. And I keep smacking my lips, I'm sorry. And then when I have the printed version of all my notes from every source, and I label, like, I put the title of the source, and then I put notes, and then there are bullet points, and sometimes I have notes, and then under each source I may have problems. Problems just meaning what I disagree with in what I'm going to be talking in the research paper. And then I highlight which quote best goes for what. Hi, how many hours? I'm not sure. I didn't record everything, but I started. Hi there, Heidi. I did start like around 12, no, a little bit before 12 of doing this work. Right now, that's kind of sad. Anyways, for each, once I have the printed version of my notes, I highlight. I have a lot of highlighters of different colors. So I at the top of the note packet, I do like one highlight and then write what the color represents. So then I know when I'm going through the notes and I look back. It's good to see you back, hey? And I'm reading the comments as I'm talking. When I'm reading through the notes, I highlight which quote or paraphrase lines up with which reasoning. If none of them lines up, then I just leave it blank and I skip it when I'm writing my paper. So yeah. And then it's just easier for me to read through all my notes and see which quote or paraphrase goes for which topic. As well, next to it I'll write done and then write which paragraph I used it, so that I can easily find it, so I'm not second guessing like, did I use this already or did I not? So in fact, I already printed and finished doing that with my other research paper, so it looks like colorful, and it makes it so much easier for me to write my papers, especially research papers. So yeah, let's go back to typing the notes for the last source. So yeah. Oh, a reminder to get whiteboard markers. Yeah, because these, some of the study rooms have whiteboards, and I always want to like write on them, but every time I walk in here, I'm like, oh, I need to get whiteboard markers. And then when I walk out, I forget. So, oh my. That's interesting. Hey, thank you for sharing that. Although I'm not quite sure what it meant, to be fair. And also the chat did disappear pretty quick on me just because I am using my phone for the live. So yeah. And there goes my stomach. I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach growling, but yeah. This is where I started writing the page numbers. Okay, counter argument. I also put the counter arguments under the problem section of the thing. So yeah. Also sorry if the noise volume is too low. I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe it is because I'm speaking softly, but like the device is pretty close to me. So that's interesting in my opinion. But yeah. Counter argument. forgot to put back on my glasses after I was talking with y'all, because blue light, reflection of my screen. Jeez, I didn't realize how much blue light you get from like electronics until I put on these glasses and I like record myself. But yeah. My stomach is like growling every few minutes, and it's funny to me. Did I just write that again? No, it just has similar words. Okay. It has similar wording, and that scared me a bit because I thought I was writing the same thing twice. We love when that happens. But it did not happen this time, so that's good. Actually, I don't know how, I don't quite remember the phrasing of the previous one. You know what? Never mind. There's that. Okay. What's the page number? Okay. Let's see. Move the document slightly over again. Okay, gotcha. Hey, have fun with your game, by the way. Oh, my hair got tangled. That's not good. Also, it's snowing out. Actually, it stopped snowing. I'm not sure when it stopped snowing, probably like an hour ago. But at this point, too. But yeah. Some fuzz was in my hair. But yeah. My toe just cracked. Oh my. I'm so happy that most of the documents I was able to save as a PDF, and I didn't have to screenshot the notes, because now I'm just able to copy and paste it into the document. Wait, that didn't make sense. One can, okay. Actually, it does make sense now. Me aggressively typing. Ooh, I have to put on the keyboard cover that my mom sent me. It's in my room. I just have to take it out of the packaging. And there my stomach growls again. Why did that change to a different font? There we go. Okay. Why is it changing the font now? That's annoying. What page is this? 430. We're only 7 pages into this 20-page document. Fun. I made the sheet, I made the paper go blue, and I don't like when that happens. I love that quote because that is basically the whole thing that I'm writing about. Well, it's my whole reasoning, basically. A big chunk of it. Was that one word? Yeah. Also, if any of you want a step-by-step of how I write a research paper, please let me know, and during one of the upcoming breaks that I have in school, I'll be sure to make a video on that. In fact, I'll even, because these two research papers are my second and third time writing one. I did write one in the spring, so yeah. Like, I hope y'all with formatting and everything for those types of research papers, if any of you want them. I turned my neck slightly and I think my spine like readjusted itself a bit. A lot of pages of where there was no notes, so that probably means I didn't find any of the information to be relevant to my research topic of the paper. So that's really helpful, because that means the 20 pages doesn't mean there's notes on every page, so that's good. In fact, we're down to like the last 4 pages, which I'm so happy about. But as you can see of how long the live stream is, it does take some quite of time to write down all your notes in an organized fashion, so you don't have to open every source document. But in my opinion, it's just easier when you have all the sources in one place, especially when you do the tactic of what I do and then go back and organize it by topics, that points that you're gonna bring up in your paper. At this point, I'm not even reading them. I'm just putting them on the thing, because I realize I'll organize them when I'm putting the points together. And also, sometimes when I do read through some of the notes right here, I'm refreshed with what I read, as well as what's coming up the most and what can I talk about in the paper, as well as what type of points I want to address in said paper. Okay, so that one's done. 12 pages. That's interesting. So the amount of notes I have on here is the same amount, like the length of it is the same amount as this one, which I just find interesting. So like here I have like a little color coded key at the top. Purple is my first reasoning, blue my second, green my third, orange as my introduction, pink as my conclusion, and then like a reddish highlighter as my counter arguments. Okay, let's make a PDF of this so we could send it to the school printer and then I'm able to print it as I'm walking out to the building, as I refill my water bottle, and then get some food because my stomach needs it. Notes for research paper, class, and then pull up the school printer because my stomach growls once again. Okay, let's update the password on that. Okay. Notes. Send. I have so much money left on my school printer that I want to use it because it like gets regened and reset every semester. So yeah. Okay. Still have to study for French. I have to read some chapters for English, as I also need 2 pages done before Tuesday of my paper. Then I have 2 reading assignments for history, and then, oh yeah, I have my individual assignment for my lab. Muscles. So, oh, my shoulder cracked. I actually haven't went to the gym at all for the past week because of how much I had to do for school. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's pack up the charger. That's warm, so I'm gonna let that be for a bit. Okay. I have 2 chargers for my laptop. One like stays in my dorm, and the other one stays in my backpack. And it's just really helpful because no matter where I go, I always have a charger for the laptop. And that means I don't have to keep moving things. Because let me tell you, the charger that's in my dorm, that's at my desk, it's hard to, because of how the placement of the desk is like right next to, at the foot of my bed, it's hard to get beneath it, under it to like unplug, or even like off to the side. It's quite a process. That's just not fun. Oh, I have my history book in here. That's why my backpack was so heavy. It has something that's not supposed to be in here. I just didn't take it out from history that I had yesterday. So. Okay. I'm going outside, so hat, jacket. If I could get my arm in the sleeve. Oh, I put it in my vest. Because it's that time. I also have my pockets in here, but because I'm going to go get food, like soon, I'm not putting on my gloves because that's like not even a 5-minute walk. It's 5 minutes to my dorm, so probably 2 minutes to. I still have to. I'm gonna zip it up when I'm leaving. It's just right now I have to go print it, and yeah. Forgot what I was talking about food. Oh, I'm not putting on my gloves because I'm getting food, so I want to be able. I should probably get my keychain to get a food box. Please tell me it's in here. It has to be, otherwise I have no idea where it is. There it is. That scared me for a bit. Okay. If you did enjoy this and the tips I gave for research paper, now I'm thinking about it, I'll make a video on it. And if you did enjoy it, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell as I'm losing my voice so you know when when I'm going live and when videos are being uploaded, and we'll see y'all next time. Be sure to comment what's your favorite subject in school, or what was your favorite subject in school, and we'll see y'all